Hey guys, what's today? I'm losing count. Happy Thursday. So a lot of you, your parents have come in today to pick up your laptops. So excited about that. I know a lot of you also have computers and stuff at home, but I would still recommend coming to get your school laptop because we have all of your login and stuff on there, and everything's already signed in. So if you and your parents haven't come to pick up your laptop, we are doing it again tomorrow, so Friday from 8 to 12 and then 1 to 3. And I will be there, so I would love to see you guys come and pick up your laptop. So today we are going to do a little multiplication review. So we're going to go over the 3 different methods that we use. So think about what they are. Take a second. So the first one would be turtle head, which is our standard one that I know a lot of you guys tend to use. Then we have the area model and lattice model. So we're going to work on all 3 today just because I know some of you like to use each of them. So we'll get some practice today, and I want you to practice using all of them just so you stay comfortable with them and don't forget how to do it, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. And like I did for our adding and subtracting video yesterday, I'll put the equations on the bottom in the description as well, just in case, because I know everything's backwards here for you guys. All right, so we will get started now. All right, so the first one we're going to do, we'll do 32 times 26, okay? So go ahead and pick which way you want to do it. So again, it's 32 times 26. So if you want to do lattice, you want to do area model, you want to do turtle head, either one is fine. So let's go ahead and pause me, do your work, and then we will go over all 3 methods and make sure we got the right answers. Okay, so go ahead, click pause now, and I will see you soon. All right, so I'm going to start off with turtle head. So I'm going to do 32 times 26. So I'm going to make my turtle head. Here he is. He's smiling, but I'm so sad because I miss you guys so much. So we start with our 6 in the ones place. So we're going to do 6 times 2 is 12, and make sure you put your plus 1 in the turtle head so you don't forget to do it, okay? And 3 times 6 is going to give us 18 plus 1 will give us 19. Okay, so we add a plus sign, drop our 0, and we're going to move into this 2 here. So we have 2 times 2 to give us 4, and 2 times 3 to give us 6. So your answer should be, let's see, 832. So this is how it would look if you did turtle head. I'm going to move it closer so you can see the work, even though it's backwards. Hopefully it's helping a little bit. Okay. And then, let's see. Now I will do area model. Let me turn this so I have some more space. So let's do area. So draw my box. So I have 32, so I'm going to do 30 plus 2 times 26, so 20 plus 6. So my first box here, this is where I want to start. I'm doing 30 times 20. So I see here we have 2 zeros, so I'll carry them down. Then 3 times 2 will give me 6. Okay, then I'm going to stick with doing my 30 and move to this box here. So I have 30 times 6, but I know I have 1 0. Then 3 times 6 will give me 18. Okay? Then 2 times 20 should give you 40. And then 2 times 6 should give you 12. All right? Now remember, we want to try to go in order and down so that we make sure we don't miss any steps in our adding. So we're going to do 600 plus 40 plus 180 plus 12. Okay? So let's see. So 600, 40, 180, and 12. I almost put it in the wrong place value, guys, so be careful with that. So this would be 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 1 more is 3. 1 plus 6 is 7, 8. So here again, we got 832. Okay? So now I will do lattice model. So I still have to draw my box. So this might be a good refresher for you guys because I know a lot of times we forget how to do lattice model. So let's walk through this one pretty slow, okay? So you're going to draw your box, and you're going to draw the 4 little boxes inside. Then you're going to draw one big diagonal line through the middle, another one in the middle of this box, and another one in the middle of this box, okay? So I'm going to do, just like I would in area model, I'm going to break up my numbers over here. So I have 32 times 26. So let me move this closer so you guys can follow me and get this set up. Okay, so 32 times 26. Okay, so let's go ahead. So now is the easy part, okay? So we have 3 times 2. So the big chunk, or the first part of this box is going to be for the tens place, and the second part is for the ones place, okay? But 3 times 2 is only going to give us 6, so we don't put anything in the tens place. So we're just going to put a 6. Okay, and then I'm going to move over here. 2 times 2. 2 times 2 will give me 4. And again, I have nothing in the top part of the box because there's no tens place in those numbers. Okay? Then I have to do 3 times 6, and 3 times 6 is going to give me 18. So in this case, I would have to put something in the top chunk. So here I'm going to put a 1, and I'm going to put an 8. Okay, so 18. Then 2 times 6 again will give us something in the top box, which would be the 1 in the tens place for 12. So 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so let me bring this screen over here. Ooh. So you guys are following me. Make sure you have the same information written down there. Okay. All right. So now the easy part. We just have to add it all up. Okay. So you only add the numbers in the boxes. You don't add the numbers outside the box. Okay. So here we have 2 plus nothing will give us 2. Then we have 8 plus 4, which will give us 5. Oh my gosh. I can't even read. I'm going to do 4 plus 1, which would give us 5, plus 8 would give us 13. So I'm going to put the 3 and carry my 1 into the box with the 6. Okay, so now I have 1 plus 6 to give me 7, plus 1 more to give me 8. Now I see my number here would be 832. Okay, so I'm going to scroll over all of the different methods that you could have used. Go ahead and pause if you need to, just to check your work. So here's turtle head. Here is area. Okay, and here is lattice. All right. So guys, I'm going to give you a few more multiplication problems to do. So after I put them up there, I'm going to have you guys pause and work through them, and then we will work through them once you guys are done too, okay? So let's go ahead, get ready. I'm going to give you 5 more multiplication problems. And I know you guys can do it. I know you guys are multiplication masters and so ready for this stuff. So go ahead, get your pencils ready, get your page ready. Let's do it. I need my marker. So we have 32 times 26 was the first one. So right now, guys, go ahead, take a break, drink your water, get ready. All right, so let's do a few more. All So we're going to do 71 times 34. Number one. Number two, so again, number one was 71 times 34, okay? Number two, we'll do 56 times 12. And number three, so again, that one was 56 times 12. Number three, we'll do 44 times 89. Number four, we'll do, let's do some sevens since you know I love those numbers. So we'll do 17 times 71. See what you get for that one. So again, that one was 17 times 71. And then number five, let's do, what number don't I see a lot of? 38 times, let's do 26, okay? So that one is 38 times 26. So again, I will put them in the description down below if you need them, because I know they're backwards and kind of awkward to try to figure out. And go ahead, once you are ready, go ahead, get started. Try to use a different method. So again, turtle head would be your first one. So you can use turtle head, area model, or lattice model. So try to use all three. So let's say for number one, maybe you want to use turtle head. For number two, maybe you try area. For number three, you do lattice. And then 4 and 5, you can pick whichever one, okay? So up to you how you want to do it, but I would like for you to try to practice using either of the three, okay? So go ahead, pause me now, and then we will check them out and get started, okay? All right, so let's go ahead. So let me make note over here of what our problems are. All right, so I'm going to erase these now so that I have enough room to do all three of the models. And we will move pretty quickly because I know you guys are masters of multiplication, okay? So first I'm going to do turtle head. So I'll draw my turtle. Kind of looks like a dinosaur today, but we'll go with it, right? So we have 4 times 1, which gives us 4. And 4 times 7, which should give us what? Hopefully you said 28. So I'm going to put 28. Now I have a plus sign and lay my egg, my 0 here. So 3 times 1 will give me 3. And 3 times 7 will give me 21. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 3, just like we reviewed yesterday, you have to carry the 1. Or regroup, so 8 plus 3 gives me 11, and I'll carry my 1 over here. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, and nothing plus 2 is going to give me 2. So your answer should have been 2,414. Okay? So let's go ahead on this side now, we'll do area model. So area model, draw a nice big box. 4 littler boxes. So we have 70 plus 1 times 30 plus 4. All right, so in my first box, 70 times 30, I see my 2 zeros. And then I can figure out easily that 7 times 3 is 21. Now I have to do 70 times 40, and I only have 1 0 this time, so I'll carry that down. Let me make it nicer for you so you don't think it's a 6. And now I just have to do 4 times 7 to give me 28. And now the easy side, everything times 1. So 30 times 1 will give me 30, and 4 times 1 will give me 4. So remember, again, you want to make sure you're following the way we normally would in class with our order, so I'm going to add them up now. So 2,100 plus 30 plus 280 plus 4. And guys, make sure you're being mindful and careful with how you line your numbers up. Make sure your place values are in the right spot, okay? So we have 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4, which would be 4. 0 plus 3 plus 8 is 11, and again, I'm going to carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So again, 2,414. Okay, and I'll bring the laptop or the camera over closer after we finish so you can really see the work up close, okay? And then let's do lattice. So lattice, again, we're going to make our boxes. Then we're going to make big diagonal lines. So here I need to have 70 and 1. Oh my gosh, no I don't. I need to have 7 and 1, sorry. And then 3 and 4. Okay? So you should have 7, 1, 3, and 4 listed in those boxes. So our first one we're going to do is 7 times 3. So 7 times 3 is going to give me 21. So in the upper part of this first box, I'll put a 2. In the lower part, I'll put a 1. Okay, so 21. Then 1 times 3 is going to only give me 3, so I only have something in the bottom half of the first box. Okay? If it's easier and makes more sense for you you don't want to have an empty chunk, you can put a 0, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay? So we're going to move down, and I need to do 7 times 4. And 7 times 4 is going to give me 28. And then 1 times 4 is going to give me 4. Okay, so let me bring this closer just so you guys can see what your setup should look like. So you see all the diagonals, all the different chunks there. Okay? All right, so let's go. So we have 4 plus nothing will give me 4. 8 plus 3 will give me 11, so I'm going to put my 1 and carry my 1 again into the next diagonal. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So now you just copy the number down, so you have 2,414 again. Okay, so let me bring this closer. So here is turtle head. So go ahead and click pause if you want. If you need to check. Here is area. Okay. And here is lattice. All right. Good job. I'm sure you guys got that one correct. So let's move on to the next one. I could use some teacher helpers today to help me erase this board. Okay, so let's go. 56 times 12 is our next one. So 56 times 12. So again, we'll start with turtle head. Okay, so 2 times 6 is going to give me 12. So I'm going to put my 2 and carry my plus 1 inside the turtle head. Make sure it's inside because it goes with our first number. Okay, then we have 5 times 2, which would give us 10, plus 1 is 11. Okay, so now I put my addition sign, drop my 0, lay my egg, and now we get to the easy part. 1 times 6 and 1 times 5. So 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 5 is 5. We add it up, we get a 2, 7, 6. So your answer should have been 672. Okay? Now let's do area model. I'm going to have to switch markers soon. I think she's dying on me. Okay, so here we would do 50 plus 6 and 10 plus 2. Okay, so remember, if you need to put the multiplication sign, And guys, just remember you need to break up your numbers how they are. So 56 would be 50 plus 6. And then 12 would be 10 plus 2. Okay? So our first one is 50 times 10, and I have 2 zeros, so I'm just going to carry them down. And 5 times 1 is 5. Now I'll do 50 times 2. I have 1 0, and 5 times 2 is 10, so you should get 100 in this box. Then you have 6 times 10, which will give you 60, and 6 times 2, which would give you 12. So we're going to follow our order. So you should have 500 plus 60. Make sure you're lining up your place values. Plus 100 plus 12. So I would still get 672. Okay? And then our lattice model. I really like lattice model, but it takes kind of a long time to set it up compared to the other ones. But that's okay. So here we're going to do 56, and we're going to do 1 and 2. All right. So I need to do 5 times 1, which will give me 5 in the bottom half of the first square. Okay. Then I need to do 6 times 1, which will give me 6 in the bottom half of the first square. Now I'm going to do 5 times 2 to give me 10. So I put a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. And 6 times 2 will give me 12. So I put a 1 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place and a 2 in the ones place. So now I just got to add them all up. So I have 2 plus nothing to give me 2. 6 plus 1 would give me 7, and 5 plus 1 would give me 6, and I have nothing up here, so I don't even have to worry about it. So I just move my numbers down, and I get 672. Okay? So let's get a good look. Here's turtle head. Here is area, and here is lattice. Okay. So the next one for number 3, I'm going to do all 3 methods again, and then for the last 2, I'm just going to pick one method, and I just want you to make sure your numbers are correct. Okay. So I'm going to move to a black marker because I think it might actually be easier to read as well. Okay. So our next one, 44 times 89. So 44 times 89. Oh yeah, that seems much easier to read than the orange. Okay. So I'm going to take my turtle head. We're smiling. All right. So I have 4 times 9, which would give me 36. So I'm going to put a 6 and put my plus 3 in the corner. Then 4 times 9 again, which is 36, plus 3, 36, 37, 38, 39. So now I write my 39 here, add my plus sign, lay my egg. Now I have 8 times 4. Oof, 8 times 4. 8, 16, 32 should be your answer. So I'm going to put a 2 here and put my plus 3 outside of the turtle head because we moved into the tens place. Okay, so again, 8 times 4 would give me 32. And then add 3 more, 32, 33, 34, 35. All right, and let's add it up. So these should be your numbers for now. So your first number on top should be 396, and your second number down below should be 3,520. Okay, so 6 plus 0 is 6, 9 plus 2 is 11, carry my 1, 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 5 is 9, and nothing plus 3 is 3, so your answer should be 3,916. Okay, so we'll move over to doing area model. 40 plus 4 and 80 plus 9. Okay, so again, 40 plus 4, 80 plus 9. So first, 80 or 40 times 80, I see 2 zeros, boom, boom. And I know 4 times 8 is going to give me 36. Okay? And then 4 times 9, I see 1 0. And then 40 times 9, there's 1 0. So I just drop it down, and now I just have to do 4 times 9 to give me 36. Wait a second. I think I made a mistake. I hope you guys didn't make the same mistake as me. I think this 4 times 8, this should be 3,200. I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake. I was thinking of this 360 for the 36 up there. So in your first box, you should have 3,200, and in this second box, you should have 360. Okay? So again, 4 times 80, I see only 1 0 this time. And then 8 times 4 is 32. Now we have 4 times 9, which will be 36. So we're going to go in order. So 3,200 plus 320 plus 360 plus 36. Okay? So 0, 0, 0, 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3 more is 6 plus 3 more is 9. And then 3 plus nothing is 3. So here again, 3,916. Okay, so make sure you're being careful with your multiplication, more careful than Miss Metten, hopefully. Okay, so here's the work. Pause it if you need it. Sorry again that it's backwards. Okay. And our last method, our last model that we're going to use is lattice. So we'll put a big diagonal through the middle, another diagonal here, and another diagonal here. So now I need to do 4 times 4 and 8 and 9. So you should have 4, 4, 8, and 9. Okay? So first, 4 times 8. What's 4 times 8 going to give us? 4 times 8 should give us, oh, my computer just blacked out, so hopefully it didn't stop, okay? So 4 times 8 should give us 32, so I'm going to put a 3 and a 2. Then 4 times 8 again, 3 and a 2. Okay? Then I'm going to move down, 4 times 9. So 4 times 9, I'm going to get 36. And 4 times 9 again, 36. Lattice model was pretty easy this time. Okay, so we're going to add them up. So we have 6 plus nothing to get 6. 2 plus 3 to get 5. Plus 1 more is 11. Carry my 1. Okay, so remember I put my 1 here for the 11 for the ones place. Then I carry the 10 over to the next column. So 1 plus 3 will give me 4, plus 2 will give me 6, plus 3 will give me 9, and 3 plus nothing is 3. So you just move it down, and you should get 3,916 again. Okay? So here we are up close again. So here's turtle head. Here is area model. Here is lattice. Okay, so pause wherever you need to. All right, good job. Okay, so like I said, for the last two, I'm only going to do one method. And you guys can just check your work. If you do need me to explain it, please feel free to send me an email. You guys all have emails. So you can just go into the mail area and send me a message, okay? So let's do 17 times 71. This one I'll just do area and see how it goes, okay? So I am going to go 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 1 is 1. I think this one was too easy for you guys. All right, 7 times 7. I wonder if you guys can help me on that one. 7 times 7. That should be your magic number, so you should know that one. So that is 49. So I'm going to put my 9 and my plus 4 outside of my turtle head. Okay? So now I have 7 plus 1 to give me 7 plus 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? So your numbers that you're adding up should be 17 plus 1,190. So 7 plus 0 is 7. 1 plus 9 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So your answer for 17 times 71 should be 1,207. Okay? And our last one. I'm going to do area model for this one. I know a lot of you use area. Okay, so it's 38. So I'm going to do 30 plus 8 times 26. So 20 plus 6. All right, so let's go. So I have 30 times 20. So I have 2 zeros. And then 3 times 2 will give me 6. Easy. 30 times 6, only 1 0. Then 3 times 6 is 180. And now I have 8 times 20, and I only have 1 0. So I'm going to do that. And 8 times 2 is 16. Then we have to do 8 times 6. 8 times 6, 8 times 6. Having a brain fart, 8 times 6. So let's do it. If we were having a brain fart in class, what would we do? So we would go 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So your next box should be 48. Okay? So 600 plus 160 plus 180 plus 48. So 8. 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 4 more is 18. So put your 8, carry your 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9. So this one, for 38 times 26, you should have gotten 988. Okay, so let me bring these closer, check them out. So again, guys, don't forget, you can always pause the video if you need more time or you need more think time, more work time. Next week, we will be starting to do our live classes. So I'm going to get the information out to your parents. I'm hoping to do them at least 3 times a week with you guys. But I want to get in touch with your parents first and see what time works the best for everyone as much as I can. And of course, I will accommodate whoever maybe can't make a morning session. Maybe I can do an afternoon session, or I will record it as well. So guys, I love you so much. Thank you for working so hard, and thank you for being such awesome students. I wish we were all here together. It's not the same to be in this empty classroom without you. So I love you. Keep working hard, and I will probably have another video for you tomorrow. I will let your parents know. It just depends with how busy we get with computer distribution. And again, I hope you guys will consider coming to get your computers tomorrow on Friday. And also on Monday, there will be a new work packet. It's already up on the Google Drive link, the same one from last time. So if you still have that open, you can go ahead and refresh that, and your new work should be there. And you can also come and pick it up in the red newspaper boxes starting on Monday outside the office. Okay? And also, even if you guys aren't interested in picking up your computers, I am trying to send home all of your Because of the Rabbit books so that you guys can finish reading those at home. And then hopefully when we come back, we can do a discussion about it and discuss like we normally would what we're reading Or we can even do it on Zoom. So I'm hoping that everyone will be able to get it so that we can really have a discussion and everyone knows what really happened in the book. So do your best all the time like you always do. I love you guys. Don't forget it's always okay to make mistakes. So don't be too hard on yourself if you made some mistakes today. Okay? So I love you. See you tomorrow, I hope, and talk to you soon. Bye.